Welcome back, Cowboys, Cowgirls, to the Network Marketing Cowboy channel. I'm excited to bring you guys another message this week. And we're talking about consistent action this week. Everybody wants freedom, but few are willing to build it brick by brick. Hey, when I first got started in network marketing and real estate, I thought I was going to have quick, big success. But that's not what I learned. And what the Bible teaches us is that real success comes through consistency, showing up, taking daily action, and being faithful even when no one's watching. So today we're going to talk about how consistent action and spiritually, personally, and financially is what separates dreamers from doers and employees from entrepreneurs. So let's get into the first part. God rewards consistency. And we don't have to go further than Genesis. Let's go to Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Let us not become weary in doing good. For at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. So just think about that. The faithfulness is the foundation of fruitfulness. God doesn't bless sporadic effort. He blesses steady obedience. Every act of consistency, even when it feels unseen, is building momentum in the spirit and in your business. The problem isn't that people fail, is they quit too soon. And I've had to learn this the hard way multiple different times. It's you get on big kicks and you think you're going to have big success really quick, and then you're not seeing results, so I must have done something wrong, or this way's not working. And it's just not that. It's sticking with it. The people that stick with it and are quick of implementing things and just doing it day after day after day are the ones that are the most successful doing any type of business. So consistency is how God tests if you're ready for multiplication. So just remember that. Now let's get into the second part, the law of the harvest. Now we'll go to Genesis chapter 8, verse 22. As long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest will never cease. So just think of success in agriculture. It takes time to grow. You don't plant one day and harvest the next. In business and faith, there's always a gap between planting and reaping. So consistency bridges that gap. So you're not going out there and planting and not doing daily things of watering that seed, of keeping the weeds away from that seed, of doing everything you need to do on a daily basis before it starts growing and before the harvest. So this is what you need to do in everything you do in your life, spiritually, your business, your financials. Make sure you are being consistent, because your job is seed time. God's job is harvest time. So just always keep in that. When we're getting into, our stuff that we need to do on a daily basis, especially in direct sales, making daily calls, sharing your product, posting value content, and follow up, because each one is a seed. So don't forget to do these things on a daily basis to be successful. It doesn't matter what business you are, you're going to have to do it. So if you're not seeing results yet, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. It means the roots are growing first. And if any of you guys are on the social media side, just think, you might not be getting the likes that you are not wanting. You might not be getting comments, but it doesn't mean nobody's watching. So always stay out there. Don't give up, because it will come where you can reap the harvest. Now let's get into the third one, the power of compounding actions, the third part here. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. So consistent effort compounds over time, just like investing. Every small habit adds up. Your daily outreach, your content, prayer, reading, your personal growth, all those things compound on each other. The biggest breakthroughs come from the smallest, most boring habits you'll ever have. God uses consistency to build character before success. Remember, consistency is the secret compound interest of kingdom success. So if you talk to 3 new people every day for a year, that's over 1,000 new connections. That's how you can compound. If you invested a portion of your income every month for 10 years, you'd build wealth quietly while others quit building. Just always remember that. And now the fourth part, staying consistent when you don't feel like it. So 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Be prepared in season and out of season. Consistency isn't about motivation. It's about commitment. You don't always feel inspired, but discipline keeps you moving. God honors effort even when enthusiasm fades. When you're consistent, you build resiliency, and resilience builds freedom. And this is really true to me. I mean, when I was doing Olympic weightlifting and I was getting ready for competitions, there was days that I didn't feel like going and working out. There's still days that come in, because I still work out a lot. There's still days that I don't feel like to work out, but I have to do it. So I'm always pushing myself, getting past that point of listening to my mind of, nope, I need to go out and move still. I need to go do this. So don't forget about that. Your feelings fade. Faithfulness don't. Here's some tips that can help you. Use accountability partners. Daily goals, written down daily goals. Or prayer time to anchor your discipline. Remember, consistency beats talent when talent doesn't stay consistent. It's very powerful there, you guys. So let's get into the fifth part. Consistency creates duplication. Luke chapter 16, verse 10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Just think about that. Your team will follow what you do, not what you say. Consistent habits build predictable results and culture. When you model consistency, you teach others to lead the same way. Systems and habits duplicate easier than emotion or hype. So remember, duplication begins with your daily discipline. What do you do when you first wake up every morning? That's going to set it. Get up. My wife and I do a prayer every morning. We say an individual prayer and our combined prayer we do every day. So just remember, start your day off right. Make your bed. Do all these things that you know builds those strong habits. Make those 3 phone calls a day. Follow up with people every day. Get out there and do what you're supposed to do every single day. The small things that you're supposed to be doing, because that will allow you to have the success you need. So let's wrap this thing up today. Consistency is the bridge between where you are and where you're called to be, or where you're going, or what your desires are. It's the difference between a dream and a legacy. You don't need to be perfect, just persistent. When you stay faithful to the process, God will be faithful with increases. So comment below. What's one area of your life or business you're committing to show up for daily, no matter what now? Let me know. If you guys want to, I have a download, the Inconsistent Action Tracker, a 30-day workbook to help you stay accountable to your habits in faith, business, and real estate. Next video, we're going to be wrapping up the ranch method of the H in honoring values and why integrity is the key to sustainable success and legacy. Remember, freedom doesn't come from one big leap. It's built one faithful step at a time. So saddle up and start taking action today, cowgirls and cowboys. And remember, God bless you all. We'll see you next week.